Do you believe that these people are pathetic degenerates? Alright, folks, let's dive into this wild topic. People who show up to meet Amaranth just to be stepped on. Yes, you heard that right. Now, before we go any further, I want to set the stage. This isn't some highbrow critique of online culture. This is a relaxed chat about a phenomenon that's as bizarre as it is fascinating. So, grab a snack, sit back, and let's break it down. First things first, let's talk about Amaranth. If you're somehow out of the loop, she's a massive Twitch streamer and social media personality known for her provocative content. She has built a brand that combines gaming, cosplay, and a whole lot of, let's say, unconventional interactions with her audience. One of those interactions includes fans coming to meet her with the express purpose of being stepped on. Yeah, you read that right. This isn't some metaphorical stepping, it's literal. Now, why does this happen? It's a mix of parasocial relationships, the thrill of being part of an online community, and maybe a sprinkle of fetishism. For some fans, the chance to be at the feet of someone they admire is exhilarating. And while I get it, fandom can be wild. It leads us to a point where we can start questioning the sanity of it all. Here's the deal. When it comes to mocking these individuals, context is everything. It's all about understanding the environment and the intention behind the mockery. If we're talking about lighthearted, teasing among friends who understand the bizarre nature of the situation, then go for it. Share a laugh, post a meme, and enjoy the absurdity of it all. It's cathartic to poke fun at something that, on the surface, seems so outlandish. But we need to tread carefully. There's a difference between harmless ribbing and being outright cruel. Mocking someone for their interests or kinks can quickly cross the line into being disrespectful. It's essential to consider the feelings of the people involved. Remember, these are individuals who might be exploring their identities, and making fun of them in a way that feels demeaning isn't cool. The internet has created a culture where extremes become normalized. What might seem like a fringe interest can quickly gather a following. In the case of Amarantha's stepping fans, we see a blend of performance art, social experiment, and genuine interaction. It's easy to sit back and laugh from a distance, but these interactions happen in a context that's often overlooked. Think about it. The people who come to be stepped on likely have their reasons. Maybe they see it as a form of liberation, or perhaps it's just a way to engage in a unique experience. We live in a time where traditional norms are challenged daily, and what was once taboo is becoming more accepted. So, while it might be tempting to poke fun, it's crucial to remember the larger picture. That said, let's talk about the absurdity of it all. There's a certain humor to the concept of someone lining up to be stepped on by a streamer. It's bizarre, almost surreal, and in a world filled with stress and chaos, absurdity can be a relief. It's okay to laugh at the strangeness of it all, as long as it's done with a sense of understanding. This is where the line blurs, finding the balance between humor and respect. For example, sharing a funny tweet or a well-crafted meme about the whole situation can be a way to engage with it without crossing into meanness. Humor can be a bonding experience, bringing people together through shared laughter. Just make sure that your jokes don't become personal attacks. Here's a thought. When we mock the people who meet Amaranth to be stepped on, who are we really mocking? Are we laughing at them? Or are we laughing at the absurdity of the situation and what it says about our culture? It's a meta moment. We could be pointing fingers at the bizarre lengths people go to for attention, validation, or simply a thrill. In a way, this might just be a reflection of our own societal quirks. We're all a little strange in our own right, whether it's obsessing over a show, participating in fandoms, or chasing trends that seem odd to outsiders. The real comedy might lie in the fact that we're all a little ridiculous when viewed from a distance. Social media plays a massive role in amplifying these interactions. Platforms like Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram allow for real-time sharing of experiences, often leading to a cycle of reaction and commentary. This can create a feedback loop where the absurdity is heightened. A funny video of someone being stepped on might go viral, and before you know it, a whole community springs up around it. It's not just about Amaranth either. Look at other streamers or influencers who have similar encounters with fans. The internet is a playground for the odd and the eccentric, and sometimes it's hard to tell where the lines are drawn. In this chaotic space, Mocking these interactions can become a form of commentary on the nature of celebrity and fandom. At the end of the day, if you're going to mock the folks who come to meet Amaranth to be stepped on, make sure you're doing it in a way that's fun and inclusive. Bring your friends into the mix, share some laughs, and create a space where humor thrives without tearing anyone down. After all, life is short, and we might as well find joy in the absurdity. So, whether it's through memes, jokes, or just sharing your thoughts, embrace the weirdness. Just remember to keep it lighthearted and respectful. We're all part of this wild ride together, and the last thing we need is to make someone feel bad for being part of a quirky community. In summary, there's a lot to unpack when it comes to the phenomenon of fans wanting to be stepped on by Amaranth. It's bizarre, funny, and at times a bit unsettling. But mocking these individuals is a delicate balance of humor and respect. When done right, it can serve as a reminder of the strange and wonderful ways we connect with each other in today's world. So, as you navigate this strange landscape, remember, it's okay to laugh, but let's make sure it's the kind of laughter that brings people together rather than pushing them apart. So have I convinced you that these people should not be mocked for enjoying themselves, or should they be seen as pathetic degenerates?